Hi, everyone. This is Grace Kelmer, and welcome back to Mendel Center Connections. It's been a while since you've seen me in particular. Mike Nadolski has done the last few episodes, but we are excited to be back with another episode today, and I'll be talking to Ebon Sanders, who is with First Tee of Benton Harbor. And so I met Ebon and have been working with him over the last couple of years on some partnerships with the Economic Club of Southwestern Michigan Speakers Series. We, along with Benton Harbor Promise Zone, have done a couple partnership presentations for the Young Professionals program of the Speaker Series. And so it's been interesting to get to know more about First Tee of Benton Harbor, and I'm excited to have him tell everyone here a little bit more about what he does. So Ebon, great to see you, and so nice to talk to you.
Great to be seen in these kind of crazy times. But yeah, absolutely great to talk with you. Great to catch up, and excited for the opportunity. So thank you.
Yeah. So for people who might not know, can you tell us a little bit about what First Tee is as an organization, and then how that manifests itself in your Benton Harbor location?
Sure. So First Tee is, at its core, it's a youth development organization. So it's basically a way to teach life skills, core values, and healthy habits to young people. We have about 160 chapters throughout the nation, and our First Tee chapter here in Benton Harbor started 15 years ago. So this is our 15-year anniversary. A little bit different year, but maybe not how we saw it playing out, but still having a fun time with this 15th year. And we're located, our offices are at Harbor Shores in downtown Benton Harbor, and we partner with Harbor Shores Golf Club. We partner with Blossom Trails. You mentioned a partnership with the Benton Harbor Promise for some of the academic tutoring and college placement work that we do. So just I guess in every facet, what we're about is helping young people succeed. And so just trying to give them that boost that they need to graduate high school and move on from there.
That's great. Yeah, and you work with kids all, from the really little ones too, right? It's like all the way through.
Oh yeah, it's we get some interesting swings from our 5-year-olds, but we start at age 5 and we go all the way through their senior year in high school. One of the things that I'm the product of two people that are steeped in education, maybe not at the level that you are, but my mom was a principal at the middle school level. My dad was a science teacher, both for over 35 years. So our chapter tends to have a little bit of an educational focus. And for those students who've been a part of our chapter that graduate high school, we actually have 5 scholarships that we give out each year, recurring scholarships. So the biggest one is $5,000, and it's not the hugest thing, but $5,000 a year pays for some pizzas and that kind of stuff while they're away at school. So just trying to help as best we can.
That's neat that you really take them all the way through and then help give them that extra little boost out into the world. Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun to see them grow. It's fun to see them mature, and we're talking about life skills like meeting and greeting and looking people in the eye when you shake hands and setting goals and things like that. So it's really cool to see that stuff kind of manifest in the kids and see them carry it on and hopefully, beyond First Tee, obviously out into college world and into their professional lives.
Mm-hmm. And then you're doing a lot of that training through golf instruction though, right?
Yes. I don't know. I fell into the perfect role. I am once a former athlete, but I still love to play golf. And, golf it's different. I grew up playing kind of the other sports, but this is the one where there are no officials. You call penalties on yourself. So there's honesty involved and integrity. And, it's those situations when you hit your golf ball behind a tree. Not that I've ever done that, but
Never.
your ball ends up behind a tree. And do you, the easy route is to maybe move the ball a little bit, get yourself a shot. But are you honest, and do you play with integrity and respect your opponents? So there's some things that are involved with the game of golf that are kind of, I guess, singular to the game of golf. And it helps us as we try to teach life skills to kids.
Yeah. So being golf centric, summer is probably your busy time. And so I imagine this summer looks a little bit different from a normal one. So what's going on? What normally would you be doing right now, and how have you maybe adapted that for this summer?
Sure. Yeah, this is definitely our busy season normally. So normally we start programming with all of our kids probably 2 weeks after the schools get out, middle of June, somewhere in that neighborhood. And we have 2 4-week sessions through the summer. We normally work with around 775 to 800 kids each summer through those 2 sessions. And so far this summer, we've worked with 0. So there is a small difference. But what we've been able to do is try to maintain some level of engagement, whether that be contests through social media. We have started a podcast series kind of with our local celebrities that some play golf, some don't, but how do the life skills and core values tie to where they are, their station in life. And then we've had some virtual lessons that we started with the kids as well. So just a way to stay engaged. But if all things continue and trend how they've been trending, we are starting face-to-face classes with kids Monday, July 27th. So we're really excited to see the kids again. We've had to take in, and it's not going to look how it has in the past, different protocols and social distancing, but fun. We should be able to have fun. Fun is fun, and hitting the golf ball and hanging out with the little ones is definitely a fun time for all of us.
Yeah. Well, that's another interesting thing about golf. You mentioned that there are so many unique things about this particular sport, but it is pretty well suited for this particular time that we're in, where you have your own equipment, you have your own ball, you're outside in a wide open space, and so of all the sports to get back to, it's one of the more straightforward ones.
Absolutely. I think this was the sport that people returned to first. There's some changes that when the pandemic kind of was at its height, you don't put the ball into the hole, you putt it, and they've kind of widened the flag stick so the ball doesn't actually drop, so you can get it out without touching the flag stick, things of that nature. But still, yeah, you're able to play, you're able to have fun. It's not very often that you're really in close quarters with someone, and we encourage our kids to walk when they play and get the health benefits that come along with the game as well. So not cramped and cooped up in a cart together, so you can maintain your 6 feet but still have a lot of fun. So yeah, we're fortunate. I know I've talked to a couple of the golf professionals in the area, and they've been extremely busy, like crazy busy. Just you can't go in a basketball gym and bump and grind with somebody playing basketball and all these other things. So yeah, golf it's I don't want to say it's been fortunate for golf, but golf has found a way to turn it into a positive.
Yeah, the least impacted, I think, of most of the recreational opportunities, which is good. Yeah, I've been on the courses a couple times this summer. I'm at a higher risk myself, and so I've been sticking to home more than usual. Yeah. That was one of the only things I've gone out to actually do in public is play a couple rounds of golf, and it felt quite good, especially if you can pay in advance and just show up at your tee time.
Right.
Yeah, not bad. So that's good. Well, I'm glad you're able to start providing some in-person instruction and sessions coming up. Are those booked already, or how would a family get involved in First Tee if they're just hearing about it for the first time now?
Oh, perfect. Great question. So our website, we have all of the information to register on the website. Everything can be done online, which is good for us. It's one of the things we've done in the last couple of years, as opposed to doing face-to-face, which this year would probably not be the most wise move. So yeah, our website, which is firstteebentonharbor.org, you can find out everything about the summer program. The title of the program is the Life Skills Experience. So it's not kind of the golf summer program. It is about life skills, but having fun. So once you access the Life Skills Experience, it'll give you kind of the schedule for each of the classes and the levels, and how does someone move from level to level and things of that nature. So yeah, we're really, really excited to get going.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's great. And then so First Tee is nonprofit, correct?
Yes, we are.
How can people support you right now? Are there any special initiatives, or if they just want to add you to their charitable giving list, how can they support First Tee right now?
Absolutely. Well, thank you for asking that. Yeah, we're it's a tough time for nonprofits all around, and there are some really great organizations in our area that are doing some really great things. And for us, we have our website, and donations can be made through the website. We are again located at Harbor Shores, and if maybe not that trusting of technology, for those we can there's checks can be written and sent to Harbor Shores at 201 Graham Avenue in Benton Harbor. And then as well, we have although things have evolved, right? The fundraising for nonprofits is always changing, and this has provided us with an avenue to maybe look at some things differently. And so we normally do the same golf outing that most nonprofits might do, the foursome scramble. Everybody goes out and laughs and giggles. But this year we're doing what's called a golf marathon. And so we'll have between 25 to 30 supporters, and those individuals are committed to raising dollars. So they're going to raise, the hope is that they can raise $2,000 a piece. It's kind of a challenge amongst the supporters. And then they play 100 holes in a day, which is can be difficult. But and so it's the date will be the 30th of September. It's a Wednesday. We're hopefully still looking for those some people that may want to play, but then as well, the way that we raise funds is through those individuals going out and getting people to support them. So donations can be made on a per hole basis, like I'll give you $1 per hole, and if you get through all 100, or it can be just a flat amount. So it's an exciting thing for us. It's brand new. We're kind of learning as we get ready to do this, but we'll be launching and sending out kind of a lot of information here in the not too distant future. So we're really looking forward to that. It should be fun. And we also have a scholarship dinner that generally is held in the spring, but we've delayed it until November, with hopes that November allows us to have the requisite number of people in the room to make it successful. But that is how we provide college scholarships for our seniors as well.
Okay, good to know. Well, we'll be on the lookout for that hopefully in November. And that marathon sounds fun in September. So I hope that's really successful for you, and people, I'm sure, can find that information on your website once you're ready to go. And that's great. Well, Ebon, thank you so much for talking to me today. Is there anything else that we haven't touched on yet that you'd like to share?
No, I think just happy to AC and talk with you again. It's been quite a bit, but just looking for a return to whatever that new normal is going to be. But excited to get going here. So thank you for the time. Thank you for the opportunity to talk with you, and looking forward to bigger and better going forward.
Absolutely. Yeah. Good to keep these connections strong so that, we can continue to come up with new and exciting things to do in our community moving forward. So
absolutely.
All the best
absolutely.
with all of your upcoming events.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Grace.
Thank you. Yeah.